Perhaps. Excerpt from the Diary of Thoughts, Volume 1, Part 9. I mentioned before that I defend the notion that life is nothing but logic and energy, along with feelings, being this last element, the one that neutralizes the conflict between the first two ones. But in the middle of those two essential elements, there are lots of other components that are directly or indirectly generated by that magnificent process of creation. Illogic is implicated also in logic itself. Maybe that logic thought about creating illogic in the first place. This means that perhaps we are all looking and guiding ourselves by a wrong logic. After all, we are all living under the basis of several perhaps, as they are constant in life. We always say perhaps this or perhaps that. Perhaps is nothing but doubts about things and events, sometimes even about ourselves. Perhaps that person loves you or hates you. Perhaps that person is honest or not. Perhaps tomorrow it will be shining, but perhaps it will be raining the whole day. Perhaps is connected with everything in life, even with feelings. I wrote something using that word to talk about love, and at the same time, to talk about creation. Perhaps we have met before, in another place, in another time, in a different dimension. Perhaps that a part of me lives inside of you, and our two energies makes a single star in a distant galaxy that we just can't see. Perhaps that we just casually met in life's crossroad. Perhaps life herself is a single universal day that ends at sunset. Perhaps we are living in a dream of fears, but still making part of each other, sharing the same thoughts, the same doubts, the same illusions. Or we're only two little drops of God's tears. Perhaps we should join our two souls forever before we are caught by the final stream. Perhaps we are wasting the life of just one single particle that was meant to be together. Perhaps I am you and you are me. We'll wait and see. Perhaps.